It is Ramona from the Hot Mom Project. So today we're breaking down a case study of a woman who's turning 40 this year and wants to drop close to 40 pounds. So this is going to be super helpful for any of you who have over 20 pounds that you want to lose. So quick announcement, our free 14-day Lean Hourglass challenge is going to start on the 2nd of September. The last time I had a similar challenge, we freaking broke the internet 4 years ago, and there were such great positive reviews and testimonials. So I'm only taking 20 women. So first come, first serve basis. If you're interested, send me an email, send me a DM with the word hourglass, and I will shoot across the application to you. For those of you who watched the previous case study, you know the drill. We play a game, and I want you to pick out all the reasons that you think this lady is struggling to drop close to 40 pounds. So what do you think are the biggest reasons that she can't seem to lose the weight? What I'll do is I'll give her and you the most important thing that she needs to focus on to first drop that weight. So grab a paper and pen. It's going to be fun. Let's try and figure out what is going on. I sent her a form and I asked her to fill out certain things. Let's go through her responses. What is your current biggest fitness struggle? Losing fat fast. What is your biggest fitness goal? Getting strong and toned. When I get my body fat percentage down to 15% and lesser. Currently I'm at 31%, which was last measured in July 2024. I'm currently 77 kilos, which is 170 pounds, I believe, after losing 10 kilos since April 2024. So she's basically lost some weight and now she's stuck at 170 pounds. What do you think is really stopping you from achieving your big fitness goal? My age. I'm turning 40 this year. Weight loss is going slower than I used to experience. Also, I think I'm hormonally challenged as I have fibroids on my uterus. I had one removed in 2022, but 2 more popped up this year. Doc says I'm genetically prone to it. Only health and lifestyle can help from reducing new occurrences and not having the current ones grow bigger. List everything you have tried in the past 2 years to get to your goal. The usual diet and exercise, but I was never consistent up until April 2024. Describe your current training. Strength training 5 days a week, chest and biceps, glutes and hamstrings, shoulder and triceps, back and quads. Sessions go from 1.5 to 2 hours. Every body split alternates between pump and heavy days in the week. For example, if this week I did heavy with quads, next week quads would be pump. Cardio 5 times a week, treadmill or cycle or stair stepper, 45 minutes steady state cardio. Okay, so she's strength training for up to 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, and she's doing 45 minutes of cardio 5 days a week. How long have you been doing this type of training? 1.5 months. How many times have you changed plans in the past 2 years? Once or twice. Do you track your daily steps? I reach 8 to 10,000 steps almost every day, she says. How many hours of sleep every night? 6 to 7 hours. Is your job sedentary? Yes. Describe your diet in detail. So, pre-workout, 25 grams of vanilla whey protein isolate in turmeric ginger water with 5 grams of creatine, 5 grams of glutamine, 1 teaspoon of ghee. For those of you who don't know what ghee is, it is clarified butter. So a teaspoon is about 120 calories. So it's kind of higher than butter. On leg days, I sip a pre-workout while driving to the gym, and I have a banana or a sourdough toast with date syrup. During the workout, electrolyte with pink salt. Post-workout, I alternate between, so there's 2 options here. One is 200 ml of almond milk, 1 tablespoon of chia seeds, 2 types of fruit, 25 grams of protein, 5 grams of creatine, 5 grams of glutamine, 10 grams of collagen. Or option 2, half an avocado, 10 berries, 25 grams of protein, 5 grams of creatine, 5 grams of glutamine, 10 grams of collagen. Then for breakfast, she's having 3 whole eggs, 25 to 30 grams of a sourdough slice. Her snack is coconut water. For lunch, she's having 150 to 200 grams of chicken, beef or fish, stir-fried vegetables or salad. For snack is 1 fruit, green tea. For dinner, I don't eat as I sleep early to train at 5:30 a.m. But if I'm very hungry, then I'll have 15 grams for protein scoop or 60-gram chicken salad. How often do you eat out? Once a week. Does your food change often, or do you eat the same foods every day? She says. Same quantity, only the preparation changes. Anything you wish to add that might be useful? I have supplements like fish oil, magnesium, zinc, B complex, vitamin D, milk, testo, probiotics, and digestive enzymes. So that's her form. Now, I just want to add a couple more things here. As I chatted with her and I got some more information, I asked her if she tracks her calories, and she said no, because she's got like a pattern going now, and she thinks she's eating roughly about 1200 to 1400 calories a day. All right, ladies, I hope you got all that. There are so many issues here, but I just want to offer one solution that's going to make the biggest impact. But I will also talk about some of the stuff that she needs to stop doing. So heads up, a good coach is going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So I'm going to be brutally honest, because I think this is going to help you. So she says that her biggest goal is to drop fat fast. So she has about 40 pounds to lose. But then she also says she wants to get toned and strong, meaning she wants to build muscle. So number one, right off the bat, you cannot do both. You have to either choose between fat loss, eat less, or muscle building, which is eat more. And a lot of women are being pushed by influencers and these wannabe coaches on Facebook groups to eat more. But if you're at 30% body fat, and you have like close to 40 pounds to lose, you should be eating less, not more. And yeah, she's put her daily calories to 1200, 1400 a day, but she is not tracking her food. So she's just guesstimating. The fact that she's stuck at 170 pounds and she's doing everything that she says she's doing with all the cardio and strength training and everything else, I find it very hard to believe that she cannot lose the weight eating calories that low. This girl is going to go on a Facebook group and she's going to say, hey, I want to build some muscle. I'm eating 1200 to 1400 calories a day, but I can't seem to gain muscle. And all those fucking wannabe coaches are going to jump at her and say, you need to eat more. Okay, without understanding anything about her lifestyle, without asking her if she's actually tracking her food. Now, I know the issue of fibroids came up and some of you are probably thinking that could be affecting her fat loss, maybe. But that's only if she's actually doing everything else right and she still can't lose the weight, but she's not. In fact, her doctor said that the only option for her to prevent or reduce new fibroids is a healthy lifestyle, right? But she's had more popping up, meaning she is not living a healthy lifestyle. Ladies, the facts are just staring at you straight in the face. So, 2, if you look at her supplements, she's having whey protein, creatine, I think twice a day, glutamine twice a day, pre-workout, electrolyte, collagen, and a bunch of vitamins, minerals, and gut supplements. Now, for her goal of dropping close to 40 pounds, here are the supplements that I recommend. 0. She needs absolutely 0 supplements to drop fat. She doesn't even need those supplements to build muscle. Supplements are just meant to give you a slight edge when you're already at a very advanced level, meaning that you are very, very close to your goal and you just want that slight boost. So a lot of women seem to think that supplements are this secret ingredient that give their favorite influencers that body goals. They're just promoting that shit because they're getting paid to promote that shit. You're at 30% body fat. You want to get down to 15%. Supplements are not going to give you any edge, but eating less will. The vitamins and the gut stuff, that's fine. You can keep those. Even collagen over 40, cool, is good for you. But the muscle building supplements, whey protein isolate, creatine, glutamine, pre-workout, even electrolytes, like stop wasting your money because they are doing shit for your fat loss. The only time I would recommend whey protein powder is for women who are struggling to eat their protein, to hit their protein target. Creatine, okay, this is a well-researched supplement, but you do not need it for fat loss. It is not some magical powder that's going to make you grow muscle either. In fact, you need to understand that creatine will make you retain water. And this is the last thing you need when you're trying to cut. Now, all you bros out there, before you go saying creatine is the best, I'm going to ask you one simple question. You know her struggles and her goals. Do you really think that creatine is going to make the biggest impact on her journey right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. This takes me to her next mistake. Number 3, she's strength training 5 days a week for up to 2 hours per session. 1 week is heavier weights and she alternates the next week with pump. Now, I don't know if this plan comes from your trainer, and if it does, please send them this video so they can stop making women waste years of their life doing shit. You do not need to train for up to 2 hours in the gym. You do not need to train 5 times a week to drop fat, and you do not need a pump week for whatever reason your trainer thinks that you do. Your session should take you like maximum an hour, not more. I can promise you that you can get a toned body with 3 effective workouts a week. So I don't understand why you're alternating between heavy and pump. Because to build muscle, you need to get stronger at the same moves every week. So you've got to try to either add one more rep or add a little bit more weight at the same rep range. So if you're doing 6 reps on heavy days and then fucking 25 reps on pump days, where is that gradual increase? Now you do pump this week and the next week you go back to heavy weight. How much are you lifting as compared to 2 weeks before? You've lost last week because you did some 1970s dance class. You all need to stop complicating shit. Adding the unnecessary supplements, adding pump days, overtraining. You're paying $200 to $300 on supplements. You're trying to save money on cheap coaches and you're paying instead with your time. So here's my advice. Stop the supplements, fire your trainer, and invest in a good coach who will simplify shit for you and give you a plan that actually works. Because it looks like you're putting in all this effort. Look at the amount of effort you're putting in and you're stuck. So this just isn't about fat loss now, right? Because your health is getting worse because of the extra weight. And you can totally drop the 40 pounds in the coming months if you simplify stuff and just do things right. So here's one piece of advice I'm going to give you so you can actually start to see results. Stop jumping between fat loss and muscle building. You want to drop body fat, you focus on dropping body fat, on fat loss. And to do that, you need to stop winging your food. You need to start tracking your food. And I mean actually putting everything on an app for just 1 week. Just track your food for 1 week. Numbers won't lie. And then you're going to know exactly what you're eating. Now, I don't make my clients track. I do that for them. But since she's got a trainer who is very confused, girl, you're going to have to do that by yourself. Otherwise, I can guarantee you that if you continue to do what you're doing, you're going to gain more weight in the next year. In fact, every year that you don't buckle down and take an honest look at what you're eating, you're going to gain additional pounds every year and probably have your health deteriorate. So lastly, I want to close off with something about the way she talks and her mindset. She said that she was turning 40 this year and that's why her weight loss is going slower than usual. I'm here to tell you that this is a bunch of balls. I went through this. After 40, I thought that my age was the reason I was putting on all this fat. But when I took an honest look at my food, my lifestyle, and my mindset, I realized that I was slacking on my food. I was sitting on my ass for hours because of work and I was slacking on my workouts. I thought I was doing like close to 8 to 10,000 steps a day and I actually got a watch to track my steps and I was doing like 2,500 to 3,000 a day. I know that this was the problem because I hired a coach and in a few weeks my body completely transformed because I had someone to stay accountable to. So yes, muscle declines as you age, but she's not even 40 yet. It's not your fucking age. If you're gaining weight, you're just not taking care of yourself. So stop making excuses and focus on facts. The other thing she said was, I'm hormonally challenged because I'm genetically prone to fibroids. But then her doctor literally said that a healthy lifestyle would control that. And lastly, when I was chatting with her, she said things like, I think it's the creatine that's making me gain weight. I think it's my period. I think it's overdoing cardio. And these are all external things, right? Age, hormones, supplements, whatever that she thinks is causing her weight gain. Ladies, you've got to stop with all this. All these things are happening to me. The universe is throwing all these things at me. I'm helpless kind of talk. Because trust me, you are attracting more of that shit into your life. You are 20, 30, 40 pounds overweight because of the choices you made. You're responsible for all that extra weight. The same way you are in control of losing all that weight and getting healthier. Okay, so start talking to yourself and behaving like you're the fucking one in control. That you have the power to control your health and your weight. And you're going to attract more of the good positive stuff into your life. So ladies, I hope this was useful. This was a long one. I'm curious to hear what you think are the biggest issues here. If you have any questions, just reach out and ask for help. The right plan can transform you, starting from the first week. So don't waste years going around in circles. I want to see you win. So do this for you, do this for your family. All right, crush your day.